This is a guide to the spawn any item mod created by AnteMaxx or AnteMaxx. Sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce the username. So this can be used as an alternative to cheat engine should it be failing to generate any items. This happened a little while ago back when patch 5 was released. I could not register any of the universal IDs to get any items, so I used the spawn any item mod. So should that situation arise again, you can use this mod. In the posts it did mention that there were issues with patch 5, but I have not seen any issues with it, and I've been using it for a bit now and it's working just fine. So as a brief overview of what actually happens upon your installation of it. Your dash or dash action will be replaced by a circular dice, and when you click on this you will get an S action, and then when you click on that you will get these cantrips. So each one of these cantrips you can assign an item which will be associated with the universal ID. So let's say one is a helmet. Okay, helmet, and then that will spawn here. Let's say 2 is a consumable of some kind. Let's say it's a potion. Potion will spawn. But the interesting thing is what recently is you can spawn multiple items passing commands to that spell properties. So someone asked and AnteMaxx replied that you could try this person asked, so I actually tried it, and it appears you can. So into spell properties you could pass multiple of these functions, or what do you want to call them, commands, and you can seem to chain them together. I guess chaining is not the word, but you can pass multiple. So essentially you can just click on the one and have multiple things. So that's a chest armor, helmet, multiple helmets, potions, whatever. So to install, one of the easier ways to have a mod manager. I am using BGC mod manager. You can use whatever you want. There's Vortex manually. I suggest using a mod manager. So if you click on this, you'll see the installation. I don't want to go through this. There's many tutorials on how to get either one of these up and running. You can choose what you favor. The 2 other files required are the pack file, the mod file you need, and the last one here being a text file that you will need to manipulate, which you will place in the directory of your Baldur's Gate, wherever that's located, whether you used Steam or GOG or whatever, or wherever your installation may be. This is where you're going to put it. So for me, that's where I associate my Steam library with this drive. So Steam apps common Baldur's Gate 3 data. That's the data file you're going to have to place that public folder in that is in that file. So I have downloaded it earlier, I believe. Well, I did not. I may just need to quickly download that. You'll need to extract it out. Either extract it directly, or I'm just going to copy it over from here to that directory. So in here you will get this public folder, so you will need to place that. Originally I've extracted it over here. I like to sort by date. Let's go the other way around, that's on the top. As you drill into it, you'll see that AnteMaxx has included a README. So you can see some of the UUIDs here. It's just this naming convention of, I guess, comes from the actual codebase itself. So I have used this, and some work, some don't. The easy way to get these is just go to the cheat engine website, and you can see these pastebin files that have whatever you may need here. So they got the names for them as well. So hill giant finger, unicorn horn, etc. But the easiest way if you want to find something specific is just to Google it. I was looking at the trident earlier. So this is the one I've been looking at here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. As you scroll down, you should see a UUID. So this is what you're going to pass into the file that we need to manipulate. This is the structure of that file. You don't want to modify the new entry at the top. The ones associated that you will assign your UUIDs to are these 5, which are related to this here. The 5 cantrips that will appear. So 1 being the first here, 2 being the next, 3, and etc. So let's pass the trident here. It would be much better to do this in a proper text editor, but we'll do with what we got. So now I'll be spawning a bunch of these. I've found if you go over 30, it can cause the actual game to freeze on startup and be stuck on a percentage like 80 or 90%. I've actually made a list given my playthrough, and as I don't want to go through and just find all this stuff again for the 3rd time, I made this. So let's say I want the Menzo Baranzan. Put this into here. Sorry. So you can see I have 4 of those that will spawn upon clicking that first cantrip. So just to reiterate again for demonstration purposes, I'll do it on the 2nd cantrip or command as well. Let's put in something else. It doesn't matter, let's put in some silk root, why not? Silk root in here. Remember, it is separated by the semicolon that you need to pass on those spell properties. And you can see at the start is a target spell item 2. Target spell item 1 is an association with the target spells here for these cantrips. Just for these purposes, let's do this a bunch of times. Maybe put something else, just a demo again. Got some mixed coffee. Let's put Mindflow Parasite in there, eh? Just a couple of these over. Let's just replace this one. See, I don't know what these last other remaining 3 are for 3, 4, and 5. To read it again, just do not touch the top one. So now we'll go and install the mod, which is fairly straightforward. You're just going to import this. which will be the pack file. Find a pack file, yeah, of course. So we'll drag it over to the left. I like to add the new load order and then export it out just to make sure there are no issues, as sometimes an error will pop up. So now we'll load the game. Yes, my character is called Sweaty Balls. You should receive a warning that should pop up about the save file. You can ignore this. Now you see here is the action that's replaced your dash. In that dice shape, you'll click on this. Then you'll see the S. And you'll pick the 1. Sign 2. There's the tridents. And there's a Varandan hood. Once again, you can do this as many times as you want. And number 2. And we got Mindflow parasites and silk root. So let's grab some silk root. Okay, so that's essentially it. If you want to change the items that you want to spawn, you will have to exit the game. You can't edit them while in game. So now I'm going to just save my progress. You will not continue playing the game with this mod on, as will cause issues. You will just use it to spawn the items that you want, and then you will delete it or make it inactive. I am just going to delete it. And then I will remove the file from the Baldur's Gate directory. Turn back into the game and save my file without the mod installed. So as you load this again, you'll receive this as the mod is missing. That's fine. I'm just going to save my game again. And now you can use this save to continue the rest of your gameplay, and it won't affect any of your achievements. So credits to AnteMaxx for creating the mod, and good luck and have fun.